Here we have reached the symbol of Rome, okay, the Colosseum. Well, this story of the Colosseum is absolutely amazing because the whole structure, it was built only with 80 years ago. It was built between 72 and 80 AD, Of course, with the help, let's say, of a kind of 50,000 slaves. Okay, so that's why it was possible to build a beautiful amphitheater within 10 years. Well, the Colosseum was built to entertain the people. That was the aim of the emperor Vespasianus. That's why the original name of the Colosseum was not Colosseum, but Amphitheater Flavium or Amphitheatrum Flavium. Why? Because Vespasianus, he belonged to the Flavius dynasty. The name Colosseum comes only from the 11th or 12th century AD. Why? Approximately here in this direction, right in front of the Colosseum, there is also the subway. This is a subway station here, and also a sign for a huge statue of the Emperor Nero. This statue was approximately 32 or 33 meters high. And this was the so-called Colloseum, or Colosseum, and this name, these characteristics gave name to the building. Well, the Colosseum hosted the different gladiator combats or the gladiator games, okay, until the 5th century AD. After the 5th century until the 7th, 8th century, those combats were only between wild animals, and after they were terminated, and the Colosseum became a fortress. And that's why, unfortunately, one part of the Colosseum is completely gone. It's completely destroyed. Why? Because the outer part of the Colosseum, the outer ring, was built of the so-called travertine stone, travertine, as I have mentioned. And for the wish of the different popes, the travertine was reused for new Christian buildings. Who has visited the St. Peter's Basilica, the St. Peter's Square?
Yep.
Probably right in front of the basilica you saw the steps, the staircase. Well, those steps were built of these stones, travertine stones. And also the facade, the entire facade of the Cathedral of Rome, St. John in Lateran, during the 18th century was rebuilt of these stones. There is also another beautiful basilica nearby the Venice Square, always used these beautiful travertine stones. You can also see the holes, the floors everywhere on the Colosseum. Well, they were not caused by different battles or wars. On the outer ring there were these huge iron, let's say, bars to hold the stones together. Later they were removed, they were reused for weapons, and the whole scene, of course. The most interesting part of the Colosseum was the covering. It was half covered with the so-called velarium. The velarium was a kind of leather cotton thing, and it had a yellowish color. Yellow. Why yellow? Because this color, yellow, could protect the eyes of the spectators against the very strong sun and sometimes also against the rain. And the Colosseum was originally a 3-story building. So originally there were altogether 240 arches, 88 and 80. Well, in the ground level there were the entrances and the exits, of course. So those 55,000 spectators, they could leave the Colosseum within 10 minutes, so it had a perfect system. And above 79 arches, always on the ground level, of course, there were numbers. So with the help of these numbers, the spectators, they could find the respective seats, of course, and they had also a ticket. They had a free ticket. The name of this free ticket was tessera. Tessera is a Greek word. Tessera means 4, and tessera is still being used in Italy for the monthly tickets, for example, for the public transport, for the public service. I have mentioned 79 numbers and there were 80 arches. Why not 80 numbers? Above the 80th arch, no number, that was the entrance of the emperor, of course. And right in front of the Colosseum, you can see the last, the third one, and probably the most beautiful arch here on the right-hand side. This is the arch dedicated to the Emperor Constantine the Great. Constantine, who was the first Christian emperor, he had legalized the Christian religion, but he had assassinated also his co-emperor Maxentius, the last pagan emperor, during the year 312 AD here in Rome. And in the honor, let's say in the memory of this victory, the arch was built and was dedicated to the first Christian emperor and the, let's say, only emperor of the whole Imperium Romanum. So the arch was built at the beginning of the 4th century AD. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the tour here at 20 to 5.
This is the arch we were just talking about half a minute back. That's victory which Constantine built this in memory of his victory. This is right in Colloseum. Yeah, we're leaving ancient Rome now. This is the arch from the main side. Same one Constantine had built for